Now on the internet, Marcus redecorates the backrooms.
1, 2, 3, hello. Here we are. Here to my left is the Backrooms. Now, you may have seen or even heard about the film The Backrooms, which has come out on film. And I've not seen it, so I don't want to even talk about it. I probably won't see it until it's out on VHS. But yeah, it looks kind of scary. It's an A24 film. They usually do some good stuff, so I probably will watch it. Just not at the cinema because I'd be too scared. And you just know something's going to pop out like here. In it. So today I'm going to redecorate the Backrooms because I think with their spooky liminalness, they give everyone, or certainly me, the heebie-jeebies. Like and subscribe. I'm going to also put this in at the beginning, but try and make it obvious that I didn't just remember at the end. So I was thinking, how can we make them more inviting? How can we make them a place where you actually want to spend some time when you're between life and death? So that's what we're going to do. But first, here's a little history of the Backrooms. So the Backrooms originated from a 4chan thread, you know, where all the incel racist children are, in around 2019. It was this photograph here, which you've seen before. It's actually a hobby shop renovation in Wisconsin, which I did not know. It's very interesting. But basically became a massive sort of legend, if you like, sort of this extra dimensional or interdimensional labyrinth somewhere between life, reality, and whatever is beyond, if anything. It's what's referred to as liminal space. This is a term derived from the Latin of limen, L-I-M-E-N, which means threshold, describing transitional in-between zones. So, you know, hallways, airport terminals, and the famous empty malls you see in the liminal space photos. Places that are designed as a passage between two significant places rather than somewhere to actually be. They took off because they resonated with people. They triggered some sort of very inert, subconscious, almost unease, like that kind of uncanny valley effect. A familiar thing, a familiar environment, in this case a familiar room, is made to feel eerie. It's usually the absence of any humans or animals or any kind of presence there, somewhere where you'd normally see hordes of people, but instead it's just this empty, desolate room, usually made even more freaky by the way the photos are kind of low res, low quality as well. When you're in one of these environments, and I was in one recently, here's a photo. It's a storage unit, and it's an expanse of something that not only should be but once was, because I know for a fact this was once a office for a removals company, and now it's this. You feel uninvited. It seems to evoke something, maybe those kind of dreams where you're somewhere that's familiar, but everything you thought should be there, the people you thought should be there, are missing. There's also a really good YouTube video of this called Searching for Limbo in Reality, and it's by a young man called Marcus Welsh, and you should go and check it out. Anyway, back to me doing whatever I'm doing. So that's what it's all about. That's the Backrooms and liminal space in a nutshell. Tuck myself in mid-conversation. Let's redesign, redecorate, and unliminal the liminal. That'll do, won't it? So the first thing I'm going to do is erase it all. No, not really. Okay. So I've got 3 different styles we're going to use here. I'm going to go for a cute style to start with, like a cute little room, and really remove it from the liminalness that we expect. It's now going to be very fun, very cute. The second one, I'm going to turn one of them into an office to see if it will work in a modern day capitalist setting. And 3, I'm going to go nostalgic for my own childhood. You can see I was trying to hide that, but because I've got the genie effect on, you can see all my applications. Porn. Oh, I do want to say, actually, I'm a very experienced decorator of the Backrooms. I don't know if you've seen this before, but this was once a profile picture I used, and you can see the Backrooms in the far distance with all of my favourite things, really. Got some mint, got my friends, got a Mario coin block, or question mark block, could be a mushroom if you're lucky. Clippy, some Christmas. This is the witch lady from the Snow White. This ugly fish, and then me there with my hair like that. Dr. Pepper, and of course, last but not least, Evie the dog, and then me in the middle. So yeah, I'm very good at decorating things, as you can see. So let's see if that experience can come through whilst I make this backroom cute. So first thing I thought is, right, we need somewhere to sleep. So we're going to have a little bed, and that is the pusheen thing. The problem is I don't really know what anything is. We're going to put that there because we need a little bit of space, because I have a bedside table. I didn't really know what a cute bedside table was. Now, I'm just going to pretend this is a wall there. Yeah? So if we pretend that's a wall, then we can just do this. Or we don't really want to go down there anyway, because you just don't know. You're never going to be in the middle of the night thinking, I want to go down to this bit. So we're going to put the table there. And what I want is something on there. And that thing is a lava lamp. It's quite a big one, actually. It's one of those huge lava lamps you can get. So that's a nice place to sleep. And then I'll probably sleep on this side and then creep round here when I need to go to the toilet, which we're not going to decorate today. But needless to say, it looks like this. Right, back to this. I am going to put Evie on the bed. There she is. She is obviously like, okay, here I am. It's time for bed. Make sure we can see Pusheen. Is that called Pusheen? Yeah, I think so. Pusheen. Good, it's going well. Some things I think are missing. We need a rug. And I found this lovely strawberry mug. Would be a nice mug too. You can go there, and that's really just breaking up the room, dividing up the room. It's like, okay, this is the sleeping area, and down here, let's the sort of other area. But I think that goes really nicely. It really sort of, it's a nice hit of colour that goes with the lava lamp and Pusheen's donut and Evie's chocolate black eyeballs. Something else I noticed here is these ceiling lights are absolutely disgusting. So I found these cute chicken ceiling lights. That can go there. And we'll put another one on here. Wherever there's a ceiling light. But we want to make sure the lava lamp is above it. Yeah, okay. Can you tell they're ceiling lights? I think so, because actually that's where the original light is. You can see a bit of light emanating from the ceiling there. So what are we thinking so far? Obviously this is a bit bare, and also I noticed that the walls, they're a real problem. They're part of what makes the back room so backroomy. And this pillar, I think we can use that side, this surface, to put something very important on. I just realised I wasn't pointing at the right thing there. That. Something very important that needs to be in every house, in every room you can possibly have, and that is live, love, laugh. So that is going to go on my pillar. Now you can really tell that this person who has this room, they're into cute things, they've got a little dog, and they love to sort of live, love, laugh every day. But I still think these walls need almost completely covering, so that's why I've got some posters. I've got Hello Kitty, which can go here. Perfect. I think there should be something above the bed, so that's why I've gone for my ultimate dream crush. That's Toadette, obviously. Toadette above the bed, so somehow this looks really good. Well, you know, fine. I've also got a K-pop's group called Luna here, and there's a nice poster. Forget the sort of background there, but we'll put Luna on that wall. And I think now think now we're one plushie away from a really good room. So we've got Pikachu there. We'll pop Pika down here. Just to sort of sit by the thing, live, love, laugh, because that's sort of one of his mottos. I think now the last thing to do is that I want a poster here. And actually I thought, well, somebody who had this room would like Twilight quite a lot. So I called Wet Gordon, the main actor who plays Gordon, and Kristen Stewart, the main actor who plays, and they said you can't have the copyright for the poster. You won't be able to use it on your channel. So I called the werewolf man, and I was like, they're saying about that I can't have the Twilight poster because of copyright. And he was like, what? He took his top off. He was like, why don't you just draw one? So thanks to him, here we've got an authentic Twilight poster. So let's go back and we can move that onto the wall. Don't laugh at my Photoshop skills either, they're minimal at best. Bang, Twilight. That's our cute room. What I want, because I'm going to do 3 rooms as I said, what I want you to do is vote for your... somehow it's very funny. Vote for your favourite as well on my community page. Just, yeah, you'll see it. The bit where I write things occasionally on YouTube. Yeah, so... good. I don't see any... What would you add to this? I don't see anywhere. Maybe I can use this space a little bit. What would you put in that space? And I'll do it. Sorry, I'm getting animated. This is too exciting. Can everyone see me still? Am I recording? Yes. Okay, now we're going to move on here. This is, of course, another Backrooms backroom. I thought this one already looked like an office. So I thought, well, what do you see in offices? And the answer is an office. So we're going office here, and the first thing we need is some desks. So let's pop this one here in that corner. There we go. And we will get another desk, because this is, I want a lot of people here working. This one will be bigger. This one will just be here. Should have done some different styles of desk, but when you're kind of lazy. Right, perfect. We've got some desks. We can say to people, hey, actually there should be one here, one more desk, because we really want people to know that this is an office. Let's just make it smaller each time. Yep. And obviously, what do you get in offices? You get a water cooler. And people stand around it and, talk about their weekends. Seems big, but maybe if we have one there. But this space is important. I can't use this space, so it's going to have to go there for now. Right, we need a reception. This is what this space is for. So here's my reception desk. Pop that there. Lovely welcoming desk, and we need a receptionist. So I thought, who better than this guy? And nice and small. I mean, does that work? Let's just pop the desk. There we go. Hello, welcome to Liminal Backspace Industries. How can I help? No, we don't do that here. This is an example of the kind of thing I would do in reception. Right, important. We need employees to feel valued, and motivated at the same time. So what is motivating but also gives you value? And that's live, love, laugh. So if that goes sort of on the office walls, pop one there, and pop one over here so people can really see it. You just look at that and you think, I really want to work, and then laugh, love and live. Things you also need in an office. Random leads. So we'll pop that over here. Like that. Just a random lead. Random lead from 2003. What else do we need? So we need some people. We need some staff milling around. I went to find some PNGs of people. And obviously they're all white. So I guess we'll use them for now. They should be around the water cooler, shouldn't they? Like chatting. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll put some more staff in. But to make you... Oh, that's not... I just want to... rotate object? Oh God, what have I done? Please don't ruin everything. Preparing that rotatable object. Did that... What did you do? Rotate? Oh my God! Wow! This is AI, isn't it? God, I've used AI. Well, I've done it now, and I will give water back. I mean, you know, these are AI anyway. No, they're not. Okay. Right. We got a lead. We got desks. We got reception. We got some staff. They're all white, so let's, you know, I am an equal opportunities employer, so here is my manager, and he is doing a presentation. He's over here doing the presentation to some staff. He's doing that right now because on the wall is a projector screen, and that is here. He's a really good presenter, and he is doing an Excel spreadsheet, which will line up with that. Kind of, almost. There we go. If you zoom in to this scene, you can't really see, but it says like Nelly, where you at? Holler at me. I think presentation man should. God, I wish I could turn him around, but I just don't know how to do that. He just goes upside down. There must be an easy way. Oh yeah, there is. Just like that. Okay. So you know what? He's presenting here. So we need our staff to, I should use shortcuts, go here. And they could be smaller. Actually, they can be here. Ignoring the presentation. There's my office. I think that's everything I've got. No, it's not. Of course, what office is complete without a printer? That's really confusing and doesn't really work too well. It breaks very often. Put it there because I'm out of space, because the presentation was so important and it's kind of unfortunately ruined everything. But there's my office. Yeah. No, I've got to make him smaller. He's doing the figures there, and that printer is just, I'm not happy with its location. So let's put it on top of that desk. And that's the one everyone goes to, and the person that works there is like, oh God. And they have to make the tea as well. All right, I'll try and sit back so you can see me. Not that, you know. Right, finally, 3. This is the one we all know. This is the famous backroom thing. Now, I want to go nostalgic for my childhood here, and I'll let you know why I've made each choice. It's not really just a bedroom, it's going to be like a nostalgia room. Let's call it that. Nostalgic. So the first thing is I want some 70s wallpaper. That's nothing I had in my childhood, but you know, it's nice. So, and we'll get a bit more and cover that wall there. Now this is where this rotate function would actually look really good. Can I do it again? I'm just going to do it again. Right, how do I do this? Like that. Oh, look at that. It's kind of gone wrong, but it's kind of gone right. So there's my 70s wallpaper background. That's added some colour and some life to the backrooms. I'm going to keep the front one and the plug socket. European, no, American plugs. Of course it is Wisconsin, wasn't it? Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll keep that, but that's looking nice. Don't know why it's gone see-through. So, first thing we want. Brilliant. This is, I'm sure every child in the world almost had one of these, because everyone I've ever spoken to has. Used to just drive around, really, with your car. I wonder, if I can find a town that's most similar to that. Maybe Milton Keynes, the amount of roundabouts is only 2. So we're going to pop that right in the middle. That's my rug. That's my carpet. You're just going to walk past it every day and be like zzz, on your way to the back. And I'll tell you what's in the back in a bit. So, good. Television. Love television. But the thing I have to say here is I'm not going to be watching TV. I'm going to be playing the Nintendo 64. Very nostalgic for me to sit, play the Nintendo 64, play some Super Mario 64, and listen to my 5-track. Oh, I didn't remove the background. Don't worry about it. The 5 CD player. Oh, this has got a record player. I never had one of them. But anyway, 5 CDs in one tray, and then you'd shuffle the CDs. Absolutely brilliant. We don't really have a shelf, but we'll pop that up there because we'll say that's a shelf. I'd have Radiohead, OK Computer and Kid A in there. Beatles, the Blue Album, so the best of the later years. What else did I used to play a lot? I had like, those old magazines that you probably, especially if you're not in the UK, but like the kind of indie rock magazines, Q Magazine, Enemy, and they'd always do like free CDs, but they'd just be the mix of the latest hits. Very good. That TV needs to be bigger. Don't know why I said very good just then. There we go. Now I can really sit and play the N64. Something needs to be on that TV. So how about, I'm not playing the N64 in a minute, I'm watching YouTube with, guess who? Me. Very good. That's worked, isn't it? That's the video I was talking about earlier. Right, this wall, we need something on there. First thing I'm going to put up there is a Robbie Fowler poster. Now, I wasn't a Liverpool fan, I support Chelsea, but I really did like certain players, and Robbie Fowler was one of them. I think it's because he used to wear this bit of plaster on his nose. I just used to love that. So that was on my wall. I had loads of posters, mainly football ones. But one day, I was watching Chelsea versus Liverpool, and Fowler scored 2 goals, and it was 3-0 to Liverpool at half-time. So I run upstairs, furious, got a pen, and scribbled all over his face, and pulled the poster down. And then, he scored 2. I don't know if it was 2-0, 3-0, but either way, Chelsea won in the second half. So that was embarrassing, but we'll keep Robbie Fowler up there anyway. Right, something else I had was one of these Dali clocks. So that will go up on the wall here, above my stereo, which should be on a shelf really. You know what, let's put the stereo on the TV. There we go. That's better, because then now we've got some room on this left-hand wall for, yeah, needs to be in every room. It's just such a good message, you know? Just a great way to live your life by. Right, it's looking good. Everything's looking good. It's feeling very nostalgic. I had one of these old Paddingtons. It was big. It was like huge. Bus, even. It disappeared mysteriously one day. I still don't know why. I think I pooed all over it. But yeah, he used to sort of sit in my room a lot. Did like Paddington back then. It was a cartoon back in those days. Obviously the first 2 films recently are excellent. Third one's a pile of shit. And now, for some reason, when the Queen died, everyone was like leaving her Paddingtons because she did something with Paddington. So now the whole thing's like not interested. Another thing I used to really like was Thomas the Tank. He can go there. I used to have Thomas the Tank wallpaper, which I promise you used to move. You just sit there watching it move. I also used to have this weird dream, I think I've mentioned it before, where Thomas was just on the hill, just going, doof, 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 looking at me, like obviously that cross, because he always was. Yeah, it's weird. I'll be like, oh, why are you there looking at me like that? So yeah, got Thomas there, and I think we need something on our 70s wallpaper. And we're going to go for a poster of the film Tokyo Story, which was a very important film for me when I was sort of about 5 months old. And also around that age I'd read a lot of Comte's, I'll put that there. It's kind of Comte's teachings of positivism. Yeah, so that was kind of me growing up. That's a nice little snapshot. And the other thing we need to make sure is we've got something in the back, and that would be a black hole. There always used to be one kind of in the back of the cupboard, but I never went into it. But I was always like, oh, one day I should go into that, and then just it disappeared. It was only there till I was about 8 years old. And there we go. That is my nostalgia room this time. So shall we have a look at them all so far? 1, we got our cute room. Backrooms, no more. Cute rooms, more like. Got our posters, Hello Kitty, Luna, Toadette, Twilight. Copyright. Big, that's too big, isn't it? That just looks silly. I think the lava lamp is causing this room to look silly. So I am gonna, that's better. And then we can make our top ceiling light the right size. Just cover it up. There we go. That's better. Now we're talking. I should put one in each of them, but pretend that's a little chicken. There we go. There's the cute room. If you vote for that, which you probably should, you are sensible. We've got our office, desks, leads, printer, water cooler chat. These 2 people. A guy doing a presentation on an Excel spreadsheet, and obviously the lovely glamorous receptionist with a hole in a very interesting area. Hope you like that one too. And then finally is my nostalgia room. Come back here, got Thomas, got the Madali clock, you know, my 5 CD changer stereo. I've got my N64, but it's not plugged in right now because I'm watching some YouTube, and this mat to do cars around, and the Paddington I shat all over, I think. And a black hole in the background, just in case you want to. And then my 70s wallpaper. I can't see a clear favourite right now. Leaning towards this, but is that just because the space of the room? Maybe I should have used the same picture, but I didn't want it to be too boring. But this space, there's this sort of pillar type thing there. Maybe that was just the best room to use. This is the same room but different angle, but it works as an office. No, I don't know. Now I look at this, I think this, I could work here. Well, I do work here, but you know. And when I look at this one, I think unfortunately somehow I've made this even more backroomy by putting things I used to like when I was young in, as if it's somewhere that's been designed that way for me, you know? Like they're like, oh, here's some of your weird subconscious memories that you don't think of much, but here they are. Now I'm scared. Vote for your favourite. Let me know how well I've done. Let me know how you would redecorate the back rooms. Let me know what you thought of the film, whether it's worth watching. And that's all the things I can think of to say. Let me know. This was actually really fun. Somehow I think I might just do this in my own life. But be well. Nice to see you all. To see you. No, I can't. That's not my catchphrase. I don't have a catchphrase. Let me know what that should be as well. There we go. There's loads for you to do, and I'll see you over there.